us at the 48th National Van Rally in Albert Lea, Minnesota.
Yeah.
And my daughter and I had this conversation, like if you could pick any van from the whole rally to take home with you, which one would you pick?
Oh man, is it this one?
I picked yours.
Oh, I'm honored. I'm honored. Awesome.
So tell me about your van.
It's a 92 Chevy. It looks obviously 70s. I have all the 70s stuff on it. It's just a 305, also no go, but it drives really good. And it's the name is Big Blue.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's a 1992 Chevy,
92,
but
yes.
you've made it look like something from the 70s.
Yes and no. Yes,
okay.
I just put all my favorite stuff on it, and that stuff happens to be 70s, 80s, 60s, whatever. Any thrift store stuff, whatever I can find.
Yeah, mine too.
Yes, anything. I go thrift store. Most of the stuff I find is from like antique shops.
Okay. Did you buy the van new?
It was just a cargo van when I got it. It was a really clean cargo van. I got it for $900.
Oh my God, are you kidding?
No, I kept looking around. I was just looking for a clean slate. Anything from 71, you know, I had a few vans before, but I wanted a nice clean one. And this came across, it was an older couple, and it was a Z-Bart, so they did all the undercoating and all the stuff. So
all right. Can you kind of take me around the van and tell me about the modifications that you've done to it?
Sure. We did the gulling, and that was out of necessity because the door kept sagging and breaking the fender flares, and I got tired of it. I said, enough! We're gull winging the thing.
It's gorgeous.
So then we did that. Other than that, not too many other modifications. We put on the fender flares, and then.
What about the side pipes here?
Yeah, those are fairly rare. They're 1974 rocket side pipes. They're kind of hard to find. Mm-hmm. We did this is one of my favorite pieces here. Do you know what that is?
I do not know what that is.
That is like your Seedy Motel Magic Fingers vibrating bed.
No, it's
where you put in the quarter. Yes, it is.
No, it is.
Yeah. The quality Motels version with the clock. Yes. See what's it say? Have equipped this bed with a mass aging unit. It lulls you to sleep in spite of yourself. Try it.
I freaking love it. All right, so tell me about this piece right here. That's
I actually found that right down the road in Albert Lea at an antique store. It was like 25 bucks. And I just saw it laying on the ground and I said, what the hell is that? That is great.
It is great.
And so it belongs to my wife. So I was going to give it to her and I said, I got this for you. And she's like, whoa, no way, because she likes Griffins. And it came off an old sign, so there's like, there's remnants that it hooked to something. We don't know what it is. Don't even know what it is, where it came from or anything.
Well, it's perfect.
And I said, I held it up in the van one day and I said, it looks really good. Can I put it in the van? And she said, yeah, I think you need to.
Did you have the little bubble window put in right back here?
No, well, I did all the stuff myself. Okay. Like I said, it was just a cargo van. So I came across these. They're just unobtainium, super rare. You know, they're kind of rare. There's the Playboy Bunny ports and then the Maltese cross ports, and I would say that these are fairly high up there. They're pretty rare.
All right.
And I held on to them for 7 years, panicking, going, do I really want to do this? And then after I measured about 400 times and I drank a beer and I said, okay, it's ready to go. And I did it. I just did it. So.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah, thanks.
Are you glad you finally got a
Yeah, I finally just did it. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
And then what about like on the inside? You've got some stained glass pieces in here.
Yeah. Well, the one is just temporary until we can do another sort of stained glass. So that's just kind of like faux, but that is real stained glass in there. I bought a couple of stained glass cabinet doors. After my grandma died, I took some of the money that I got from her and I wanted to buy some nice stained glass because it helped remind me, you know, and so I bought those and I thought I could incorporate that into the van somehow. So
I've done stained glass, like as a hobby.
Yeah.
That is a lot of work there.
That is a lot of work. I do have 2 smaller ones too that I'm trying to work in here.
Okay.
So maybe in the future we'll see a transom or something here, you know.
And then of course the mirror on the ceiling up there.
Yeah, your thrift shop 60s mirror, right? Everybody's bathroom mirror from the 60s and 70s, yep. And then we have this spun brass knob with the little flower. That is for the curtain that goes across.
Do you have a connection to the Griffins?
No, that's another thing I came across. Those were part of like a wrought iron staircase. They were the runners in between the stairs, and I just found those, and I screwed them on right before Nat says, well, we'll try it out. We'll see what they look like.
I love it. What about like on the front of your van? What are these little feelers? Like what do you call those?
They're curb feelers. Yeah, they dangle when you hit the curb, and they make noise. Yeah, they dangle. They go gling, 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 gling. Yeah, they hit the curb, and then you know you're too close to the curb.
Got it.
But I like lowrider stuff, and that's just popular in lowrider culture. They got a lot of that stuff. So.
And they make your van look so cool. The antenna with the foxtail all the way on the back, that one got my attention.
Yes, that actually is a full CB antenna, but it runs a police scanner that we can pick up the fire and emergency on.
Okay.
And then these are the dual hustler. These are the CB antennas.
All right.
And then that bug ear antenna is actually the antenna for the TV.
Okay.
All functional.
And then is this an antenna too? Or
no, that is just some crazy thing. It's impossible to find. I don't even know how I found it. My buddy had one. I think they came off of old motorcycles, and I had to get them from like Indonesia or something. I don't even know what they are or where they, but they light up and they're.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
And there used to be a hole here for the cord because I used to have the dual trucker antennas, so I just filled the hole with the weird bling.
Yeah. Okay. So, what is your favorite thing about your van?
My favorite thing is my Chevy van emblems that my daughter did. This is so this was like sundown, and I need to refresh them a little bit, but I had her paint the faces, and the other side is like sun up.
How long have you been involved like in the vanning community, like going to these vanning events?
Since about 2008. So I've had vans since the 90s, and I just thought for the longest time I was like the lone vanner in Minnesota. I didn't know that vanning.com is how I found that there was a movement still, and that there was people that still did this and put on parties. So I went to my first one in 2008.
Okay.
And it was Taz Flements, Taz's yard party, and then I went to the High Rollin' Vans show, and the rest is history.
And tell me your impression of the people that are here, that are a part of the community.
The family, right?
We
all have something in common. We all like.
We love to talk about our vans.
Yes, and vanning is such a great thing because it encompasses so many different things. You can be artistic in so many different ways. You can do upholstery. You can buy your van stuff at Joann Fabrics, or you can buy your stuff at the thrift store, or you know, or antique shopping, or whatever. You can incorporate anything, and there's no rules. There's no limits.
I say my van is one big crafting project.
Yes, it's crafting. There's a lot of crafting, you know. There's the people that do a lot more crafty stuff. There's the artsy people. There's the creative. There's the eclectic people. It just encompasses so many different things. So
it does.
But I think there's like,
yeah,
you get him, you get him. Oh, sorry about that.
Look.
Oh gosh. Thank you.
You're welcome. I got him before he got you.
Dying. She's still filming this.
Yeah.
It's
this
too
goes
funny.
on the end of
this
the
is
blooper.
too, yeah, the blooper reel. Okay. We should have did slapstick, like Three Stooges. Oh my gosh. Hey, mosquito there. Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yep. There you go.
All right.
We've been here lots of days.
There's somebody out there that's got their van, they've been doing their own thing, you know, would you recommend that they come in here, like, to be a part of this?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Just to see, there's like a van life kind of movement where people are kind of like checking out their vehicles to kind of live and be mobile in them.
And then, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a kind of more traditional, like, van, custom vanner kind of vanning, trucking show kind of. But they both meld. I mean, they're both like mobile. I mean, we all kind of like sleep in there and like have fridges and different things. So it's just, you know, but there is a lot of different, I would say that those people should come and check out here and vice versa and learn some tips.
I think that it's fun to blend the two communities because we all love our vans.
Yeah.
And I love the idea of this vanning movement, you know, kind of making a comeback.
For sure. I think this, the truck-ins and the things like that kind of encompasses maybe a little bit more customizations and things like, you know, hot rodding your van a little bit.
Yeah.
Or blinging it out, right?
Yeah.
Whereas some of the other side's more like utilitarian, just, you know, strictly out of necessity. Yeah. Which is very cool too, you know, I mean.
Here at the van rally, I've seen everything from rusted out old vans with a mat thrown in the back of it, to minivans, to these like amazing custom vans.
It's everything.
Like everything
yeah,
here.
The full spectrum.
The full spectrum.
Huge tandems with giant free clean slate with just a mattress inside. Yep. Yes, those.
Yeah.
Everything, yes.
Get a close-up of these. And he said these are his grandma's tea lights.
Yep, all those tie-offs for everything, those tassels, and the ones on the door are from my brother-in-law's sister's graduation uniform.
That's hilarious.
Yes. The spinner knob is from my grandpa. There's just a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of family stuff in here.
You know, that makes it even more special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the little cat clock. Is it going right now? Is the eyes going in it?
Mm-mm. Thank you so much for sharing your van with me.
Any last final words?
Nope.
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 Nope. Yeah, very Minnesota. Nope.
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 All right.
Spade windows, gullwing door. You guys are really missing a great avenue with these later Chevy trucks. Hey, thank you. Thanks for coming.